Alrighty, we are game 1 of ESEA Season 54. Striking clean, finding one. The T side is gonna get bomb plant. One is gonna go down through the smoke. Nice 4. Nice 2K from Strike. LG Academy's gonna pick up round 1. Cave and Jag here real fast. Hooks is gonna walk right past. He's gonna find 2 there. Benjamin's gonna find 1. Scout's gonna find 1. Casper's gonna find his trade. Casper's gonna find another one here. It's now Hooks in a 1v2. Both T's. He's gonna find the first. Now he has the damage, but he's gonna run away right at the wrong time. Bird's gonna make his way into Donut. Hooks does have a hunch that it is going to be A. Walk back in towards Red. See if he can find any information.
Bomb has been planted.
Now Bird is gonna find his way into Donut. Does hear those shots ring out towards CT, knowing where Hooks is now. Is Hooks able to find this? There is a kit. And he is gonna find it, and he's gonna have the time to get the defuse. Hooks with a beautiful 1v2 to give LG their second round. Off is going to be dropped to clean. Find a lot of players towards mid. Hooks is going to get 1 and go down. Skell's going to find 1 as well. Actually, Skell found both. Smoke down on B ramp. Strike is going to be fine. Hiding in cave here. CT's playing very disciplined. Clean is going to be the first contact here. He's going to find one there. Strike unable to find one.
Bomb has been planted.
Clean's going to find another. He's going to find all three.
Bomb has been defused. Counter-terrorists win.
IOP is gonna find hooks through that smoke there. The T's have all of the people here. Clean is aware. We'll be watching for this. Looks like Joel is being called over to hold. Unable to find one. Now it's Scowl alone in the A bomb site. Beyond 5 retake here.
Bomb has been planted.
I don't know if there's any way in for these guys. Clean's unable to find one. And it looks like the CTs are just going to choose to save. Casper's aware, but he's unable to find that shot. Looks like the CTs are going to be able to save.
Terrorists win.
Strike's gonna find another one as well. It's gonna be a tactical timeout. Very powerful. one in the site. IARF is going to find one as well. A striking clean in a 2v3. Unable to find any. There's going to be a light buy from the LG Academy. Should see a tied up game here. Find that first frag. Be able to get away with an AK here. Tees know that the Tees have all of B site. To find that trade. Benjamin, not able to find any. Burr is going to be able to find two. A little bit sloppy, but he is able to find them. This guy's going to be with that AK on the other side of the map. A very good eco round from the LG Academy.
Terrorists win.
And one is going to fall to the bomb as well. With the technical pause, we will be right back. Alrighty, we are back after the technical pauses. Find a lot of space in mid here. Scal able to find one. Hooks is gonna find his. He's gonna be dead with his back turned. Jewel unable to find a trade there. Scal's still alive in Donut here. is going to try and find his way back to red here. He is smoked off, but the smoke should be fading here soon. Unable to find one. Lean is going to find a nice headshot there. Scallon, Strike able to find one, and now it's up to Clean in a 1v1 against Cass. Clean does have his weapon of choice with that op.
Bomb has been planted.
Clean is unable to find it, unable to pull the trigger in time. And Lotion is going to get their 4th round and their first time in the lead. Strike is going to find a lot of players here, but Iorf is going to be able to get better of them here. Now it's a 4-on-5 retake.
Bomb has been planted.
The CTs are only with upgraded pistols here. Lean unable to find any with that. Ooh. Find one lucky.
Terrorists win.
Unable to find the round. Very good position here with their economy. It's gonna be a B rush. He's gonna find that first. Unable to find the second. Hook's unable to find one, but does do a lot of damage. Looks like they're gonna double swing towards long here. Scout left to start moving forward. But he's gonna get caught out. Strike is gonna find 2. Now it's Josh in the 1v2. And he's gonna find that second shot. Onto Strike. Big shot onto Scowl early and mid. Is going to be able to find one. Joel now alone on his site. Offensive position. position. Clean on the scout in CT. Joel unable to find one there. Clean is going to be able to back away here. And now it's up to Hooks in a 1v4. Teaser going to be able to plant bomb on the B site. Unable to keep that AK. Tactical timeout being called. We're going to find both mid players very early on. Oh, unable to find that kill. Clean able to find one. To be able to pick up that AK. Strike's looking to get one gun. Able to find one player. Able to pick up that AK, but he's not going to be expecting the players already through. Now Clean is going to be looking to save here. Clean is gonna miss a spray and not be able to save that AK. That is really unfortunate. Scowl able to find 2. Strike unable to find 1. But Hooks is going to be able to pick up that trade. Now it's Scowl and Hooks in a 1v2. Scowl able to find 1. Knowing where that Opper is. And Scowl unable to pick up the 1v2 here. Alrighty, and we will be right back. Alrighty, and we are back. Unable to find one here. Now it's up to Hooks at a 1v3. Able to find one. Unable to find the others.
Bomb has been defused. Counter-terrorists win. Terrorists win.
He's gonna be able to find that entry again. Onto A. Casper with a quicker OT out of mid. Looks like he's gonna go to try and go for that flank here. T's are gonna be able to get that bomb down.
Bomb has been planted.
Looks like the CTs are gonna be it's CT. Clean's gonna be able to find that. Josh is gonna get immediately deleted. I or unable to find it. They're gonna be able to just stay alive a little bit longer, going 12 to 5. CTs are going to be able to find clean there. That is going to be the op picking up.
Bomb has been planted.
It up to Josh. A 1v4. It looks like he's going to choose to save here. HUD change. The last one seemed to be having a little bit of issues. Now Josh is going to be posted up on this. Unable to find that first bit. Benjamin able to find one. Clean able to find the quick trade here. Now it's Hooks and Clean now. 2v4. Clean is gonna get caught out here. Now it's up to Hooks in a 1v4 to keep LG Academy alive. Unfortunately, Hooks is gonna be caught with his back turn.
Counter-terrorists win.
With the attempt of a comeback, LG Academy are going to lose 13-6.